Hi guys, I'm Steph. Thank you so much for checking out my channel today. I am super excited to be bringing you my third video in my anything but makeup project Finish It Up. I feel like the title changes every time I say it. Basically, the gist of it is that anything in this project, the end goal is to completely finish it. But I set myself little monthly goals. Sometimes it's to finish it, sometimes it's to use half, sometimes it's to use a product a specific amount of times, but with the end goal of eventually finishing up this product. So I have hair care, skin care, lifestyle, like there's a little bit of everything mixed in. And basically these are things that I have doubles of or that I just want to develop a point in my routine for them, and when I add something in, I kind of explain why I'm adding it in. So if you want to check out why some of these products are in, make sure you check out my previous videos for this project. I'll link them down below if you want to check them out, and let's just get into it. So this month I had 10 products in this project, and I am so excited to say that I hit my goal on 8 of these. I'm like really thrilled. So a few of these was just meeting my goal. A few of them was my goal was to actually finish them. So I'm going to take you through what I completely finished, what I didn't meet my goal on, and then what I've met my goal on. So first thing I finished up is the Soap & Glory Total Drama 5-in-1 Magnetizing Micellar Makeup Remover. There it is, empty. So this is where I was when I introduced this in January. Here I was in February, and now the end of March, it is done. I am so happy. This had just been sitting in my collection before I started this project, and I wasn't using it. I wasn't reaching for it. I don't really particularly love this product. As far as I know, I can't even find it in Canada. I bought it when I was living in London. But even if I could find it, I would not repurchase it. I feel like it didn't do a great job of removing my makeup, especially eye makeup. It really stung and irritated my eyes. Didn't do a great job of removing face makeup. The only thing that I found this was like good for was when I woke up and I didn't want to, and I was in a rush, I didn't have time to do my whole face wash. I could just put this on a cotton round and apply it all over my face, but I still didn't feel like I was getting a super duper deep clean, and honestly I would almost prefer some cleansing wipes I've used in the past over this method. So I don't think it's great. I don't think it's worth it. I think there's better micellar waters on the market if that's what you're looking for. I think there are some cleansing wipes that can do a better job. I would prefer a traditional cleanser when it comes to cleansing. It's just like overall nothing special for me, but so happy to be finished it. The next product I finished was my Ikea candle. So I started it in January, it was here, February is here, March the end. And just so you know, the micellar water I literally finished up today. So I was like, I didn't use any extra to try to finish it up. I just naturally finished today, which was super exciting. This candle I finished a week after my first update. There wasn't very much left. I really burned through it. As you can see, it is empty. I like cracked the glass with it so I can't actually keep it. But this is like the first candle I've ever finished in my life. So that's pretty exciting. Next, what I didn't meet my goal on. So since I've started this project, I've had the Game of Thrones book 1. As you can see, there's still a bookmark. It is not finished. When I first started this project, I was on page 350. By my first update, I was page 390. It's not very good progress. This update, I got to page 558, which means I read 168 pages. So much better than the 40 from previous. And I have 249 pages left. Instead of being like, clearly I can't read that much in a month, I'm recommitting myself to finishing this book this month. I really believe I can get it done. I'm really going to make it a focus for me because I really want to finish it. So, same goal, finish it. Let's hope this is the month. Next product I didn't quite meet my goal on was my whitening strips. So now that I've opened them, you guys can kind of see them. This is for the lower, and this one is for the upper. And there's 14 in a package. I ended up using 12 of them. I didn't use them every day because I found that it made my teeth really sensitive, and sometimes I would skip it and it was hard to kind of fit into my routine, but I found the way that worked best for me was actually applying them in the morning when I get up eat my breakfast, brush my teeth, and then apply them. So while I'm showering or doing my face wash and that type of thing, I'm wearing them because you have to keep them on for 30 minutes. And I found that that was a really good way to fit them in my routine so I could wear them consistently every day or every other day, depending on my teeth sensitivity that day. So I found a way to incorporate them into my routine. I'm not sure if my teeth actually look whiter. Here, I'll try to insert a picture here from before I started. You can see, What do you think? Tell me if you notice a difference. Anyways, because I only have 2 left, I wanted to keep them in the project, finish those 2 up, but also add something else with it in addition, because 2 white strips is not a challenge. So in conjunction with that, it's kind of like a joint item. I am entering the Listerine Total Care Zero Less Intense Zero Alcohol mouthwash. It's just like a little travel size. I got it from my dentist. My goal is going to be use half the container. I'm not really an avid mouthwash user, but I do see the benefits of it when I do use it, and I would like to incorporate it into my routine more. So I hope that by adding this into my project, it will become part of my daily routine. Now getting on to products where I met my goal, but they're still not finished. So first, the L'Oreal Elvive Fibrology Root Lifting Dry Shampoo. My goal was to use it 5 times, which I did, and my goal for this month is going to be to finish it. I feel like there's not too much left, that finishing it is an obtainable goal, so that's the plan. Next is the Dove Style & Care Flexible Hold Hairspray. The goal was to use this 5 times, which I met. My goal going forward is going to be use it 7 times. I found 5 to be a little bit of a challenge, but I was able to make it work, so I want to try to see if I can use it 7 times in a month. Next is the e.l.f. Eye Refresh. It's just a little rollerball cooling thing. I like to keep it in the fridge. That makes it even cooler under my eyes. And the goal was to use it 15 times, which I accomplished. I also was able to use it 15 times the month before, and it wasn't even a new product when I entered it into this project. So I can't believe, for an e.l.f. product, and it's not that big of a container, just how many uses I'm getting out of this. So I really want to finish it off, so I'm going to up the goal to 20 times in a month. Let's see if I can do it. Next is nail polish remover, and my goal was to use it 7 times, which I did. So here I was when I started in January, and by February I used it once. There was no visible progress. So after 7 times, here I am. You can see that there is visible progress, which is really encouraging. And my goal going forward for this month is going to be use it 8 times. So that's changing up my nail color twice a week, which I think is doable. The first half of this month, I was very slow going with the nail polish. I wasn't really wearing it. And then the last 2 weeks, I've been wearing 2 to 3 a week to kind of fit them all in. So now that it's kind of more a part of my routine, I hope that using nail polish twice a week is going to be manageable throughout the month, and then there's not a rush at the end like this time. For the Boots Tea Tree Witch Hazel Peel Off Face Mask, I wanted to use it at least once a week. Because my update is 4 weeks later, I wanted to use it 4 times, which I have. So this was the January intro, and then this was February, and in that point I used it twice, but I was also applying it with a face mask brush, and I found that when using the face mask brush, it wasn't really drying down the way a peel-off mask should. I didn't really like how it was working, and it just didn't feel like the mask I remembered. This month, I started off the first 2 times I used the brush again, I wasn't liking it. I couldn't understand what was up. I used to apply it with my fingers, so for the last 2 times, and I went through a lot more product applying it with my fingers, but I liked the results so much more. It dried down how it should. It worked the way I remembered. So I think this peel-off face mask works so much better applying it with your fingers than with a face brush. So I have this little itty bit left here, and that is 1, maybe 2 uses if I stretched it, but that's not too much of a challenge, so I wanted to add something in addition to this. So want to finish off this, plus I have these 2 little Foreo cleansers that I want to finish off. One is the day cleanser, and it's the Awaken Radiance Yogurt, Bergamot, and Probiotics. One is the night cleanser with Celestial Melting Gel and Meteorite Powder. I got these when I got this. I got a little skincare kit from Foreo, and it came with a face mask from Sephora, and it also came with this little Foreo Play, which there's no way to recharge it. It's just the one that when the battery dies, that's it, which is kind of wasteful. And I found that even though it's silicone and it's supposed to be very like bacteria can't really grow, easy to clean. I found that when I used it, I don't know if I was like too rough and pressing too hard, but I found that it made like a lot of my pimples pop and bleed, and it was actually quite painful to use. So I found it too rough for my skin. I don't really have sensitive skin, but I guess because of all of the breakouts I have, it just like, it did not work for me. So keep that in mind if you have acne prone skin and this is like a cleaning tool you were thinking about. I really didn't like it. Don't recommend it. Would not purchase another little silicone scrubby thingy like this. Not good. The battery stopped working on that after I can't remember how many uses, and I stopped using these. So these have just been sitting in my bathroom, but I can easily just use my hands and apply them like normal cleansers. So I want to finish off both of these, plus finish off that face mask. The next product is the Willows in Bloom Cherry Blossom Shower Gel. And my goal was to finish half of this. And as you can see, I'm down here, that is way more than half. I'm kind of surprised how quickly I went through this. I thought the half was going to be a challenge, but usually, like I said in my last video, when I apply body wash to my loofah, I find that I just need to apply once. It's enough for my whole body. With this shower gel, I had to like reapply to my loofah twice, 3 times even, to have enough to wash my body. So really easy to get through this, and if I was able to get through that much in a month, this won't be a problem. So I wanted to have this and challenge myself a bit more by adding in this body wash from the Body Shop. It's upside down so you can kind of see how much I have left. And it is the Satsuma shower gel. When I did my February one, I was so excited to bring this one into the project. I hadn't even finished up the current one in my shower. And I did such good progress on this. I want to try to finish this up and finish this up so that going forward I can just focus on all the little mini shower gels I have. But like, I don't want this sitting around for how many months while I focus on that. So need to get this one out too. And because I finished my Ikea candle and the Soap and Glory Micellar water, I am bringing 2 new products into the project. The first being the Clean and Clear Advantage Acne Spot Salicylic Acid. So this is just a salicylic acid treatment. I have marked where I currently am right here. And I like to have both a salicylic acid treatment and a benzoyl peroxide treatment kind of in my skincare if I need it, because I like to use benzoyl peroxide for more like under the skin irritations, whereas like when something is like emerged, I like to apply salicylic acid to kind of dry it out. And this is also nearing its expiration date, so I want to try to finish this. I don't want to over apply it and use it when I don't need it, but I also want to be mindful to reach for it. So that's the goal. And the last product is the Revlon Double Twist Fast Drying Base and Top Coat. This is where I currently am. Not sure if you can see the mark I've made right there. And I've had this in my collection for some time. As you can see, like the brush is frayed and gross. Like, I don't know, but I feel the need to finish it and I can't just be like, no, it's gross. Like, it still works. I can make it work. I'm gonna make it work. So my goal is to finish this off. And lately when I've been painting my nails, I haven't been using a top coat. I don't know why. It's just like an extra step that I didn't have time for. And I like to use this only as a top coat, not as the base coat, because I like to use a nail hardener as my base coat because I have quite flimsy nails, and like if I don't wear a nail hardener, I can actually like full on bend my nails. So I like to use a nail hardener as my base, so I only use this as a top coat, and I want to try to finish that off this month. So there you have it. I am so happy with my progress, and make sure to like this video so that I know you enjoy this, and you guys encouraging me helps so much when I'm kind of feeling not very motivated. It really helps, so thank you so much for that. And make sure that you subscribe before you leave so you can hear about this, and especially if you like project pans, because I have 2 other projects going on right now. I have my Finish 18 in 2018 as well as my Project 5 pan. I will link those videos down below if you want to check them out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye!